Horoscope for Aries, Monday, 16 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Aries, the universe gives you a wild card, a fluid and harmonious energy that seems to flow like a quiet river, but with a hidden stream of power. It's a day when planets conspire to make you feel light, as if the weight of the world had lightened. You feel that feeling that things are aligned, not just in the sky, but inside you. The Sun, in sextile with Uranus, drives you to make bold decisions, while Venus, in sextile with Pluto, adds a touch of depth to your desires and passions. But not everything is soft. The Moon in square with Uranus and Venus in square with Jupiter remind you that behind this harmony, there are nuances to explore. Don't be afraid of challenges. They're part of the spark that keeps you moving. Take this energy to the physical ground and watch your body respond. Today, your physical presence is a dynamic canvas. Venus in the house gives you grace and elegance, Saturn imposes a natural discipline on you, and Neptune allows you to flow between the tangible and the spiritual. It's as if every step you take has a purpose, as if your posture, though relaxed, project internal strength. That creative spark that floats in the air manifests in you as an electrical impulse in your hands, thanks to the strength of Saturn and Neptune. Today, not only do you feel present, but you radiate a vitality that invites others to follow your rhythm. In the professional and financial field, energy is a cocktail of innovation and structure. Uranus in House 2, the resource house, brings you fresh ideas to manage your finances. Imagine that you are in an office, browsing budget documents, and suddenly you feel an unexpected inspiration, perhaps a new way to save, or an investment that you once thought was risky. That spark of Uranus, the planet of innovation, invites you to reinvent how you manage your savings. But not everything is creative chaos. Saturn's presence in House 1, although not directly in House 10, your home of Carrera, prevents you from losing sight of the fundamentals. Scorpio in House 8, the sign of shared resources and debts, reminds you that there are aspects in your professional life that require a thorough analysis, such as a project that takes time at the table or a strategic alliance that you need to review. Capricorn in House 10, the sign of structure and ambition, urges you to build step by step without haste. Imagine that you are in a key meeting, discussing a contract. Capricorn's rigidity asks you for precision, while Scorpio gives you an intuition to detect which points need more polishing. Today is not the day for meager impulses, but also for an action. It is a journey to balance Uranus creativity with Saturn stability. If you are looking for work, consider an approach that combines both energies, perhaps an innovative proposal that, however, is well-founded. If you are already in your position, there is an opportunity to optimize processes, especially in terms of shared resources or long-term project management. As far as your health and routine are concerned, energy is a mixture of discipline and fluidity. Houses 1 and 6, headed by Virgo in House 6, asks you for accuracy in your actions. That desire of order you feel today is not casual. It is an invitation to review your daily habits. Imagine you're in the kitchen, setting up the fridge, and suddenly you realize that fruit you've been delaying for days because you don't feel like washing it, now it's getting your attention. That is the magic of the combination of Saturn and Neptune in House 1. They provide you with a discipline that flows easily. But not everything is action. Neptune's presence reminds you that you also need moments of rest. You could feel the urge to take a relaxed walk, even if it's just around the neighborhood, or to prepare a hot drink to help you disconnect. That balance between the physical and the emotional is key today. If you feel exhausted, listen to your body. It is not a failure, but a sign that you need to take care of your energies. The key is sustainability. Today is not the day to exhaust you, but not to give up. As far as your relationships are concerned, energy is a mixture of intuition and depth. The Moon at home 11, the sign of friendships and groups, invites you to connect with your friends and social networks. Imagine you're in a conversation with someone you trust, and all of a sudden, you feel like there's something you're not saying at all. That tension is not negative, it is a call to honesty. Jupiter in House 4, the sign of family and home, brings you a sense of emotional expansion. Today, you may feel more open to sharing your thoughts with a loved one, or to addressing a situation that you have been avoiding for some time. Pluto in the 11th house brings an energy of transformation. You may be experiencing changes in a group you belong to, or just notice how certain friendships are reconfigured. Deliver in House 7, the sign of harmony in relationships, reminds you that in interactions, justice and balance are essential. Scorpio in House 8 invites you to deepen the relationships you already have, especially if there is something underground that needs to be solved. Today, emotional challenges will come in the form of necessary confrontations. Don't be afraid of hard conversations. They can be the beginning of deep growth. If you are in a relationship, there is room for a sincere conversation that not only cleans the air, but also strengthens the bond. If you're alone, it can be a good day to explore new connections, but without losing sight of what you really need. As far as your mind and growth are concerned, energy is an explosion of ideas and a call to introspection. The Sun in the 12th house, the house of the occult and intuition, asks you to dive into your deepest dreams and thoughts. Imagine you're in the middle of a study, reviewing a subject you've been locked in for days, and suddenly you feel the pieces fit. That revelation is not casual. It is the effect of Mercury and Mars on the 12th house, which allow you to connect ideas that once seemed disjointed. Pluto in the 11th house brings you an energy of mental transformation. You may be reviewing a long-term project and discovering a new perspective that changes everything. Gemini in House 3 invites you to explore new forms of communication, while Sagittarius in House 9 opens the door to trips or philosophical ideas. Today, it is not the day for superficiality. It is a call to deepen in what you are really passionate about. If today you feel you need to do a ritual, I propose an act of alchemy. Write on a paper what irritates you today, whether it's a repetitive thought, a situation that blocks you, or an emotional imbalance. Visualize a white light by dissolving it, and then break the paper into small pieces. Throw them away as a symbol of liberation. This ritual symbolizes the transformation of what carries you into what no longer serves you. You can place a glass of water with a few drops of lemon and a clove of smell in a corner of your house to reinforce this cleaning. Remove it when the water evaporates, thanking you for your service. For today, I propose the violet color. This color, associated with Jupiter, helps you expand your mind and find a balance between logic and intuition. If you have something of this color nearby, use it as a reminder that today you are open to new perspectives. It can be a handkerchief, a phone cover, or even the wallpaper of your computer. You don't need to do anything drastic. The important thing is intent. Today, Aries, you will discover that the energy of the planets allows you to transform what once seemed complicated into something manageable. Trust that every step you take, though small, is aligned with the flow of the cosmos. Have a nice day, dear Aries. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.